There was never a Paul McCartney song written in a vacuum. Legendary rock singer of the 1960s said Paul stole ideas from him. He was instructed by the Star's producer not to play one of his tracks for Paul. The song in issue is still well known today after being a huge hit in both the US and the UK. Donovan talked about his personal circumstances at the time he penned his most well-known song, the psychedelic classic Sunshine Superman, in a 2016 interview with The Guardian. "I was very close friends with the Beatles at the time," he remarked. "We were all experimenting and making each other laugh." Donovan recalls, "I was starting to get into baroque music and told my producer, Mickie Most, I wanted harpsichord on the track. He replied, 'You need an arranger.' He introduced me to John Cameron, who got it right away. He stated, 'You want your poetry to have a soundtrack, much like a film.' Mickie said, 'We've really created something here, Don,' after hearing the outcome. Keep it a secret from Paul McCartney." The Fab Four only grew more opulent and trippy with albums like Revolver, Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band, and Magical Mystery Tour, after Donovan recorded Sunshine Superman. Donovan would have a direct part in the history of the Fab Four as well. When the Beatles traveled to India to study transcendental meditation under the direction of Maharishi Mahesh Yogi, he was present. Donovan had an impact on the band's guitar playing on the White Album. There's no chance Paul missed the song given its popularity on both sides of the Atlantic. Donovan's first and only No. 1 success in the US was Sunshine Superman. It spent 1 week at the top of the Billboard Hot 100 and remained there for 13 weeks. Save for Atlantis, a song that sounds a little bit like the Beatles' Hey Jude, it spent more time on the chart than any other Donovan single. Regardless of whether Sunshine Superman had an impact on the Beatles, it is still one of the most unusual songs to ever hit #1 in the United States.